Today's practice, like I mentioned, is going to be in English. Thank you for being here. Wherever we are. Later if you join, you can repeat it again. We should be sitting down on the mat. You can sit with your legs extended. You can sit with your legs crossed. You can sit wherever you want to go. Come on, sit down. Once you sit on the mat, you're going to take the time to allow yourself to set yourself on a comfortable place. And we're going to start from there. Okay? I'm gonna go from Sasen. If you can go on Sasen, go ahead right away. So you can rest your shins on the ground, toes together in the back there together. Allow your body weight to free fall flat onto the mat. And from this point, the practice begins. We start breathing consciously. In. Sitting comfortable on Zen, I'm holding my breath. My diaphragm is totally contracted, pushing internal organs down. I must allow the belly button to pop out. Opening the ribcage to the side, I try to touch the sky with the top of the head. Intentionally open the distance between my vertebrae, all the way down. Center my body weight on the spinal cord. Holding my breath, I become aware there's a gas exchange taking place. Keeping this in mind, I give it moments, I give it time. In order to trick the mind, I'm gonna look to the right, over my right shoulder, and then I'm gonna go look all the way to the left. Coming back to the center, resting the chin on the chest. This is a mudra called Halandara. Facing the ground, exhalation happens through my lips. Empty the lungs. Make a pause. Calm down the heart. Start. Inhalo. Breathing deeper, 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 deeper. Allow the shoulders naturally come back and sit down. Open the distance between your ears and your clavicle. Holding your breath. Open the distance between the vertebrae. Calming your heart. You look to the right. Twisting the neck, and then you look to the left, to the other side. Coming back to the center, chin to the chest, facing my legs. I'm gonna visualize a feather sitting on the mat. I wanna keep this feather moving for the longest time I can. Once the F goes silent, I bring an S between my front teeth. Empty. Pause. Calm down the heart. Start. Inhale. Breathing deeper than before, belly button comes out, shoulders back and down, open the ribcage. We're doing the same full progress. Relax the muscles, you don't need to have intention. Open the distance, shoulders back and down, controlling the mind, look to the right. Easy. Controlling the mind, look to the left. That's it. Coming back to the visualizing moving this feather, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Or remind you can keep moving the towel. Make pressure with your lips, very important. Letter F from family, friends, faith, F, press your lips. In through the nose. Deeper, 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 deeper. I hold it. Hold it. Holding my breath, look to the right. Easy, I look to the left. Very nice. And coming back to the center, chin to the chest. Pranayama, breathing controls. Empty your lungs. Pause. Relax. Calm down the heart. Inhalo. Bringing the diaphragm as a muscle, contracting further down, pushing internal organs toward the ground. Belly button opens in order to give some room to those internal organs. Blood flow, bringing all that oxygen, all that prana to the tip of my toes. Gas exchange taking place. When the moment comes, make sure that you do it by choice, not by default. You're gonna come back to the center, chin to the chest. Move the feather. Close with the S. Pause. Feel that. Should be a rock. In. Deeper, 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 deeper. Shoulders back and down. We're gonna bring the right ankle between the legs forward. And we're gonna sit down. Once we sit down, center yourself on the mat. I'm holding my breath yet, kumbhaka. And resting the chin on the chest, holding the hands on the ground, fingertips pointing towards myself. Exhalation happens. Getting comfortable. Not stressed on this one. I breathe in through the nose. As deep as I can. Now I feel the stretching between my fingertips. Feel the stretching on my palms, holding the ground strong. I feel the blood pumping from my heart going all around the body. Holding the breath, push the shoulders down. I'm gonna arch the head all the way back. There's no pain. Slightly I'm gonna look to the right. Hands over the shoulder, slightly to the left. And coming back to the center, chin to the chest. Pulling the navel towards the spinal cord. I empty my lungs. Deeper than before. I breathe in. Extending the chin a little bit further. Very nice. Locking my elbows, extending my arms, look to the right. Becoming aware of that tension I'm holding on the neck. I don't need it right there. So relaxing those corners of the body. I come back to the center, chin to the chest, facing the ground. I take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out. Empty your lungs. Belly button closer to the spinal cord. Pause, come down the heart, start again. Inhalo. This time with my breathing, my hips raise to the sky. I push my belly button out. I get there. Whatever that is, it's not about breaking a record. It's about exploring yourself. Looking to one side, holding the breath, looking to the other. And coming back to the center, chin to the chest. The exhalation happens, belly button to the spine, close with the S. Tight it right there, as tight as you can. It's up to you. Into the nose. Body weight flat on my palms and my knees. Open. Once I touch the sky with the belly button, arching my neck. Easy, look to the right. And look to the left. Taking all the time in the world, back to the center. Facing the ground, I take it out. Take it out, take it out, take it out. And we begin to fog a mirror. Make sure the exhalation from this point on comes out hot. One more, into the nose. Arching the hips. Shoulders back and down. Nice, extend the elbows. Look to one side. And then to the other. And holding my breath back to the center, exhalation happens. I remain in the center. I breathe in through my nose, holding my breath, elbows down to the ground. If I can, I rest my forehead on the mat, and I'm gonna pop the balloon with the sound H-A-W. Relax the hips. Breathing in through the nose. Feel the belly button pushing towards your ankle. Hold your breath for a moment. Relax the muscles you don't need to have intention. And pop the balloon. H-A-W. One more time, breathing deeper. H-A-W. And slow motion, we sit back up, up, and recover. Sip of water, please go ahead. All the water you want. Learn to release anxiety of my heart H-A-W. Take advantage of the sound. We're gonna continue with the intro. I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna hold it, I'm gonna go up on my knees, toes together in the back, Sasen for a moment, and then I'm gonna switch sides. The other ankle is on the front, leg is on the side. Very nice. And I'm gonna hold the ground with my fingertips pointing towards myself. Make sure my palms are flat on the mat. I can center myself, I can rearrange at any time. When the moment comes, facing the ground, pursing my lips, exhalation happens. Close with the S, belly button to the spine. I breathe in through the nose, locking my elbows. I'm gonna arch my neck. I'm gonna rest my neck in between my shoulders. And holding my breath, I look to the right, releasing the muscles. I don't need to have intention. I look to the left. Very nice. And coming back to the center, chin to the chest. Visualizing myself moving the feather on the ground, fogging the mirror behind it. Empty my lungs, make a tiny pause, calm down the heart. Start again, inhale. Deeper, 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 arching, eso. You can massage your neck yourself all the way to the right. Feel those muscles on your shoulders. All the way to the left. Very nice. Try to lower your scapula in the back. Back to the center, chin to the chest. Belly button to the spine. Pause. It should be a rock. In through the nose. The rock becomes a balloon. I push the belly button out. One more time. Now I raise the hips off the ground. I'm gonna arch all the way. Same thing. Look to the right. Easy. Look to the left. And coming back to the center, chin to the chest. Taking all the time in the world to empty my lungs. Eso, pause it, calm. In through the nose. Deeper, 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 arch. Look to the right. Look to the left. Fantastic. Back to the center, chin to the chest. Keep exhaling, keep exhaling, keep exhaling. Into the nose. I remain on the center. I bring my elbows to the ground. If you can reach, rest the forehead down. If you don't, you can stack one fist over the other. And once you rest your neck, you're gonna pop the balloon with the sound W-H-O. Again, in through my nose. Relaxing the body on the ground, W-H-O. Just pop the balloon one more time. In through the nose. W-H-O. Good job. Slow motion, we recover all the way to the knees and we return to Sasen. Sip of water, please go ahead. All the water you want. Releasing anxiety on my heart. Releasing worry, spleen, pancreas, digestive system. Okay, we're gonna take a couple minutes break to do a basic exercise for the beginners. If you never took a class with us, you never had practice, this is an exercise that we perform for the very beginning. I'm gonna ask you to take the facial towel, fold it in four, and you're gonna lay down with your legs flexed. You're gonna interlace your fingers right there, and you're gonna lay down on the ground. Once you lay on the ground, you're gonna rest your feet on the mat and extending your legs one at a time. You're gonna open your toes in order to open your hips. Then you're gonna place the towel flat over the navel And taking the deepest breath you can, you're gonna lift the towel as high as possible. Ready? Here we go. Breathing in through the nose. Raise your arms on the sides, lose your shoulders down, your neck. Keep the belly button as high up towards the sky as you can. When you're ready for exhalation, you're gonna bring the chin to the chest. You're gonna close your toes together. I hope you can see my toes right there. And facing your toes, exhalation happens with the F. As you exhale, you're gonna bring the towel in towards the ground. For the moment you empty your lungs, touch your abs, they should be like a rock. If they're not, you still have air in your lungs. Empty your lungs. Make a pause, calm down the heart, in through the nose. Belly button all the way up to the sky. Open my toes to the sides, and holding my breath, I hold the belly button there. I can rest my arms. I can apply a chin mudra, looking for my heartbeat between the index and the thumb. I wait. When I'm ready for exhalation, chin to the chest, close together on the front. Intending to blow the towel off my abs as it falls towards the ground. There. Feel that. That's where the energy, where the power comes. That's your chi. Ik. Inhalo. All the way up. This time higher. I'm opening distance in between the internal organs. Let them arrange themselves. Move a little bit right there. Holding the breath, intending to entertain the mind, I look to the right. Rolling my head to the right. Looking over the shoulder. And then I look to the left. And coming back to the center, chin to the chest. In. Open my toes. Try to push the ground away from you. Massage your lower back. As the moment you can, you relax the muscles you don't need to have intention. You engage the ones you must. When you're ready for exhalation, chin to the chest, close my toes. You should be a rock. If not, exhale. In. This time higher. Push the ground away with your body. And when you're ready for exhalation, back to the center, toes together. In through the nose. I rest on the ground, I open my toes, belly button is touching the sky. H-A-W, I pop the balloon, the towel free falls towards the ground. Again, in through the nose, pushing the towel higher. Higher, 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 open, relax the muscles you need to have intention. And you pop the balloon, H-A-W. And the last one, breathing deeper, touching the sky with the towel. Very nice. Flexing one leg at a time, I'm gonna roll to my left side and sit up. Sip of water, please go ahead, all the water you want. Don't be shy with the water. This is what the towel is for, not only to dry our sweat, it's to do a little exercise with it. So practice laying down on the ground, belly button up, and you control it, bringing it down towards the belly, towards the spinal cord by bringing your chin to your chest. Whew. How you feel? Thank you for your messages, your comments, your ideas. More than willing to help. That's the idea this time that we are all at home. Unless we lack of the discipline, there's no excuses to feel better. These little practices are intended not to get you in super shape, are intending to inspire you somehow and become a bit more aware about your own breathing. Remember, I believe that your breathing is connected with your mental state, is connected with your emotional state. So in theory, your body should be a reflection of your mental state and your emotional state. All that through your breath. All right, we're gonna continue. I wanna share with you guys today a little bit of more intensity. The first two exercises we're warming up. The engine is awake now. Breathe in through the nose. H-A-W. In through the nose. W-H-O. In through the nose. Whatever posture you're sitting right now, we're gonna go to Zazen, holding my breath. I just go on the mat, toes together in the back. Hands, open my fingertips flat over the mat. Eso. Each fingertip counts. Visualize yourself holding two basketballs underneath it. Eso es. I'm gonna empty my lungs. Eso es. Find your form. In through the nose. Extending my chin. I won't move my hands out of place. I leave the hands where they are. I'm gonna go and sit back as far back as I can, extending my arms so I reach the child's pose. Find your distance. Rest the elbows on the mat, forehead to the ground. And once there, try to relax as many muscles as possible, and you begin exhaling with the F. As you pull the navel towards your spinal cord. Pause. I breathe in through the nose. Face the horizon. I'm gonna measure, and then I'm gonna look to the left. Then I'm gonna come back to the center, rest my knees on the mat, and return to the child's pose to take it out with the forehead on the ground. Empty my lungs. Pause. In through the nose. Extending further, I'm gonna measure myself. Where is my place? Where is my upward dog belongs? Knees of the mat, locking my elbows, look to the right. Fantastic. And then I look to the left. Good job. Coming back to the center, knees on the ground, sit on the child's pose, toes together on the back, and then I take it out. Empty my lungs. In. Stand deeper, extending forward. After this one comes a change, upward dog, touching the sky with the top of the head, lower my shoulders, look to the side, and then switching sides. Coming back to the center, knees on the ground, child's pose, I take it out. In through my nose with the elbows on the ground. This is the change. I'm gonna look at the horizon. All I do is lifting my neck. I'm gonna look to the right, holding the breath. I'm gonna look to the left, and coming back to the center, chin to the chest, facing the mat. Right there, I take it out, take it out, take it out. All I do is engage the muscle on my neck to extend the chin. Once I face forward, look to the side. So engaging the mind, look to the left. Good job. Back to the center, chin to the chest. Empty my lungs, then comes a change. In. Into my nose with the elbows on the mat. I'm going to extend my hips. until my chin reaches the spot over the mat in between my thumbs. Extending back, chin to the chest, facing my legs. Exhalation happens. Belly button up. Pause. In through the nose, extending my chin with the elbows on the mat. The elbows are glued to the ground. Once I touch the spot, extend the arms, chin to the chest, empty my lungs. In. Extending the chin, I mark the spot. So as warming up. And extend the arms. Here comes a change, chin to the chest. In through the nose. I'm going to mark the spot. Here comes a change. I face the horizon, right? Facing the horizon, I'm going to slide my chin over the mat. As my elbows come up, my hips goes down. Once they're down, I extend my arms, returning to the upward dog. And from there, resting the knees, I return to the child's pose. Exhalation happens. Again, in. Extending the chin. Sliding forward. Elbows up, hips down. Pushing up. My knees are off the mat. I reach the knees on the ground. Go to the child's pose. Take it out, take it out. Your pace. My knees and my hands are glued to the mat. In through the nose. Extending the neck. Marking the spot with my chin. Sliding the chin forward. Bringing the elbows up as the hips go down. And extending my arms. Return to the upward dog. Knees to the ground. Child's pose. Exhalation happens. Come on, guys. Couple more. In. Extending the chin. Marking the spot. Sliding forward, elbows up, hips down. Pushing up, knees to the ground, child's pose. Exhalation happens. The last one, in. Holding my breath, marking the spot, sliding forward, elbows up, hips down. Pushing up, knees off the mat. Resting down, child's pose, C-H-O. Again, C-H-O for some people might sound like S-H-O. Release any tension of your lower back, your kidneys. Use this sound to release fear trapped by them. Let it go. Good job. Next breath I take, I return to Zazen and recover. Sip of water, please go ahead. All the water you want. H-A-W to recover, releasing anxiety of my heart. W-H-O, releasing worry out of my spleen, my pancreas, my digestive system. C-H-O, releasing fear out of my kidneys. And those three sounds, excuse me, should help you to feel better. At the end of the day, that's the idea, to feel better. And probably on the process, we're gonna start looking better, getting fitter, up here and down here. All right, questions, comments, ideas, please send them to me. I'm very happy we shared this half an hour together. If you have any ideas, questions, comments, I'm looking forward to hear about them. I'm Claudio. Stay home, We're gonna be fine. We all must be fine here, now, first, and then go from there. So many blessings from Cabo, one conscious breath at a time. I'm Claudio. God bless you.